Hey guys, it's your girl again, Nelo, and I'm back today with a new video. Okay, if you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in, and just click that subscribe button. Click the button, and welcome to the family. Basically, so guys, today's video, I am going to be discussing some mistakes that new parents make. New moms, new dads, new parents in general, like a lot of mistakes that I myself made or almost made. I'm just going to be discussing those mistakes with you guys today. Okay, mistake number one: believing everything you hear. Jesus. The thing is, when you're a new parent here, and you have friends that have had kids, or your sisters or your cousins, or just people that have had kids, everybody, by everybody I mean everybody, is going to be advising you on what to do. Like, literally, like, some people actually take it so personal when they give you advice, and you're like, you know what, you're going to pass, because they start saying things like, it's your first child, you don't even know anything, I'm trying to tell you something, you don't want to listen to me. They start taking it personal. It is not personal. It is my child. It is my baby that I pushed out of my so eventually, like, the final decision is my choice to make. Don't take it personal when I don't want to bring up my child the way you're bringing up yours, or if I don't want to, you know, just basically relate with my kids the way you relate with yours. It's nothing personal. Like, personally, I like to ask for advices. Most times I actually take those advices, but I kind of shape it for it to fit my own baby. Every child is different. Like, the way you relate with your first child might not even be the way you relate with the second one, or the third one, or the fourth one, and so on and so on. So why take another person's advice and treat your child that way? It's actually unfair to these kids, because you have to find out what your child is like, what your kid loves, what your kid does not, and just basically factor all those things when you're deciding how to deal with them. So obviously take advice from people, but just know how to filter it and make it work for you. Okay, mistake number two: especially as a first-time mom, I used to overestimate my free time. Whenever I put Kobe down to sleep, I used to be like, okay, I have to clean the house, I have to cook, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that. People advised me, but I didn't take this advice, and I used to feel like, oh, I could do it all. My sister would be like, when your baby sleeps, just sleep. When your baby does this, just do this, blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, you guys, I can do it all. It's not a big deal. It's actually a big deal, because you're going to be so one of, I had days that I would just sit down and cry. Kobe would be crying, I'll just be crying with him. Sometimes I won't be screaming at him, what do you want me to do? Because, like, I've literally worn myself out so much. I didn't rest when I had the opportunity to. I felt like I could do other things, and then when he's awake, I'm now even more tired than I could have been, more tired than ever. And it just affected, like, how I took care of him. It affected my ability to actually take care of him the way I wanted to. So don't overestimate your free time. When you have free time, rest. So get somebody else that can help you with the chores and other things. It can be your husband, it can be anybody, your sisters, your friend, a help, whatever it takes, guys. Just when you have free time, enjoy it. Sleep if you need to sleep, eat, relax, chill, watch Netflix and chill on your own. But just make sure to use your free time. Third mistake that people make when they actually have a baby is kind of like neglecting their spouse. Sincerely, when I had Kobe, I think I did that for a while before I kind of like found a way to balance everything out. My husband really, he was there for me, he was there for us, he tried as much as he could, as a man, seeing as he can breastfeed and again do a lot of other things, and even though, like, I didn't really breastfeed that much, but then I wasn't working and he had to go to work like 6 a.m. So I kind of used to like chill when it comes to like him helping me out in the night. But when he's around, he used to, be as helpful as he could. So basically, and at that beginning stage, I just kind of forgot that he was there, and I actually needed to equally bond with him. So just make sure you try and find way to, be like, try and find ways to actually bond with your partner, because from neglecting him in a week, a month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, you guys will just start drifting apart. And in some people's cases, within a year or a year and a half, they have another baby, and it's just a cycle that just continues. And before you know it, you guys, for no good reason, you're just so far away from each other, not connecting. So you really have to put in work to make your marriage work. Okay? The fourth advice I have for you moms, guys, this was this was me. Like, this one I carry first for this one. When I had Kobe, I could not let anybody help me with Kobe. Like, when I mean I I didn't let anybody help me with Kobe. So basically, I felt like if I left Kobe with someone, be it my sister, my friend, even my mom, guys, I was so dumb. Like I felt like even if I leave Kobe with anybody, that they won't take care of him the way I would, which I guess every parent feels that way. But I didn't used to let anybody help me. The load was just too much for me. I was always worked up, and it's just not a mistake I made this time around. Let's just put it that way. This time around, I was sleeping very well at night. My mother would be with the baby doing whatever. I don't even want to know what they're doing. Sincerely, I slept for over 2 months of Kaito's life. I slept every single night. Whereas with Kobe, I was doing everything. I didn't let anybody bath him. I felt like he would just like sleep off and something would happen to him. I've come a long way since that time. Just know that right now, any opportunity I get for someone to help me, I dump the children with that person and I'm out. By out, I mean I am out and you'll not even see my back for the next few days if it's possible. So basically, share the load with somebody else. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't let yourself get too overwhelmed with everything going on. You're going to have a lifetime with these kids to connect, to bond, to do all those things. So if you get help, take it. The fifth thing I have to say is like, try not to put yourself last. It's so easy to do as a mom, putting yourself last, taking care of every other person but not taking care of yourself. This is something I've learned hardly. Like I learned this thing that you just have to take care of yourself, because when you're not taking care of yourself, when you're not happy, when you're not in a state of mind that it's good, it's going to affect the way you actually take care of your kids and just take care of every other person you have to take care of. So in my situation, whenever I feel like I'm losing it, I'm getting too worked up, I am just getting too stressed out and my life is just stuck. Sometimes I feel that way. I just like take a break from it, or I just take a break. I just go somewhere for a week or two and just cool off. Without the kids, obviously, nobody wants to carry those kids anywhere. I just go on my own and just cool off. And sincerely, as I'm there, I always miss them so much. And then when I come back, I appreciate them even more. And then I'm chilled and I'm happy to actually, get back, to the groove. So basically, don't put yourself last. Take care of yourself when you need to, because sometimes we just feel like, we can do it all, we don't need help. No, you actually need help. Help yourself out as much as you can. 6, as a new mom, Google is your worst friend. Don't even try to Google anything. Oh my goodness, like, do you know how many times I copy my cough or do something stupid and I just Google it and you just see the worst. Sometimes I even thought Kobe had signs of cancer. Sometimes you think he is. Just know that Google is your worst friend. Don't Google anything. Just go straight to your doctor and just get him tested or get your kids tested and whatnot, but do not Google anything. Google is just, people have a lot of bad things to say. Like, obviously there are some situations that your child might have a headache and it will end up being something serious. Then again, 99% of headaches are basically just headaches. Don't quote me on this fact, it's just me saying, but basically they're basically just headaches. But when you Google it, you find that this is a symptom of this, a symptom of that, a symptom of this, and you just start over worrying like unnecessarily. Just forget Google, go to your doctor, period. 7, which is going to be my last point today, is a mistake that a lot of people make. Stop comparing your children to other children. Stop it, guys. Do not compare your kids to other kids. Like, every child is different. Like, your child might work at 8 months, another person's child might work at 14 months. It is okay. At the end of the day, they are both working. At the end of the day, they're happy, they're healthy, which that is all that matters. Stop comparing your kids. If your kids talk at 1, it's fine. Like, I'm going to be happy for you. Then again, if your child talks at 5, it's okay. I'm still going to be happy for you. They call it, they have delayed speech. They have this, they have that. Like, whose standard? Whose standard? Even if my son talks at the age of 10, it is my business. As long as, the doctor says everything is fine, then just let it happen when it happens, I know parents that their baby is 1 or 1.5, they're not talking and they're all worried and all that. Kobe did not talk till 2 years. And even at now, he's not even like talking very well, but at least he's talking. He can tell me what he wants from time to time, and he listens to me when I say things. He knows things when I say it now. But he wasn't an early talker. And I know situations, people that are even younger than Kobe that are not talking, and their parents are so worried. I know parents that have taken their kids to the doctor, even done brain scan, all that stuff. The baby will talk when the baby talks. The baby will walk when the baby walks. The baby will start eating solids, like swallow whatever you want the baby to eat when the baby wants. Like every child is different. They need time. Give your baby the time to grow at your baby's own pace. Don't force your baby because you're comparing your child with other people's children. Stop it, guys. I find it so unfair when people do this. And if I have a friend that ever tries to compare their kids to mine, that's it. Sincerely, like, some people try to make you feel, oh, your son is two already. He's not working. Wow. Wow, what? Wow, what? It's not your business. Like, I already know my son is fine. But I'm not saying my son is not working at. I'm just giving an example. Obviously, you all know Kobe has been working for God knows when. Anyways, I'm just saying, just cut those people out of your life. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut them out. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. You want to be able to enjoy your kids, spend as much time as you can with them and just appreciate them for the kids they are. Because the moment you start comparing your kids to other people's children, you're going to start looking down on your own children, feeling like, oh, they're not performing as well as this person's child, they're not doing this as well as this person's child, and it's going to affect your relationship with your child, sincerely speaking. So just stop it, guys, okay? Anyways, that brings us to the end of this video. These are my 7 advices that I have for new parents. These are things I wish I knew. Some of them I really, really wish I knew. Some of them I kind of knew and didn't fall for them, even though, I was tempted to. But basically, this is from my own experience. You guys should let me know if you have any more advices for new moms. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let us discuss, okay? You guys, I like it when we discuss in the comment section. And you guys have been so loving this past few weeks. The comments I've been getting is amazing about a lot of your experiences, and just I appreciate the love, guys. I really, 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 really do appreciate the love. So let me know in the comment section if you have any more advices that I didn't mention in this video, or if it happened to you and if it don't happen to you and all that good stuff. Let us gist down there, okay? And obviously, if you're not subscribed, guys, just hit that subscribe button, okay? Hit the subscribe button. I think I say okay too much. It's really one of the things I say the most in this life. I think so. Anyways, thumbs up this video, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will see you guys in my next. Bye, guys.